After all my things were unpacked, I tried to deny it, but it was finally that point where my parents were ready to leave me to be on my own for the very first time in my life. All I could think about was how big campus was and how I knew absolutely nothing about it. For many students, including myself, Boiler Gold Rush, the student orientation program here at Purdue, is a critical component to make sure that students transition successfully into college. In Boiler Gold Rush, students are assigned a team leader that personally supports them and makes sure that they feel comfortable on campus. Volunteering to be a team leader is a very simple solution to make sure students transition to college successfully. As a past team leader and current supervisor, I've seen how much of an impact a team leader can have on a student's entire college experience. Today, I will be talking about why it's so hard for students to transition into college and how being a team leader can help with that. It is first important to understand why it is so crucial that students successfully transition into college. Without the right guidance, it can be very difficult for students to adjust academically, mentally, and socially. When students aren't aware of their academic resources or don't know how to use them, it puts them at a disadvantage and causes them to fall behind in their classes. According to a study done by the Ohio State University, the average GPA significantly increased for students who attended the orientation program versus students that did not. Not transitioning well to a college campus can also have a large effect on a student's mental health. According to a study done by Rosemary Hogan and Megan Hollinger, professors at the University of Nevada and the University of Missouri, it was found that the mean anxiety levels measured by the State Trait Anxiety Inventory Form went from a 38.2 to a 36.3 after orientation. Since Purdue also has students attending from all over the world, it is very common for students to feel homesick. Without the right support group to talk about these problems with, it is another thing that weighs them down as they start the school year. After understanding how important the transition is for new students, I will now talk to you about how you all can have an impact on this. During Boiler Gold Rush, every 5 new students are assigned to a team leader. This team leader is their guide, mentor, and first friend on Purdue's campus. By volunteering to be a team leader, your impact can entirely change a student's college experience. When asked about their experience, Chase Werfel, a Purdue student that attended Boiler Gold Rush in 2017, said, "I was really nervous about coming to Purdue, but my TL instantly made Purdue feel like home." Team leaders also promote students to foster connections with other students in their group. This allows students to have a support system early on in the college experience. According to a study by Katie Evanson of Taylor University, when asking 8 students who attended freshman orientation about their experience, the students mentioned the connections formed with their peers 51 times collectively. This shows how much of an effect orientation has on forming bonds. Academically, team leaders make sure that students are aware of their academic resources and know how to use them. This allows students to be much more prepared for classes when they begin. Since Purdue's campus is so large, Purdue's team leaders also take new students around campus and show them the important spots so students feel more comfortable navigating their way around. This simple action can be crucial in making sure students feel more comfortable on campus. When asked about their experience as a team leader, Julia Murray, a volunteer in Boiler Gold Rush for 2019, said, "Being a TL allowed me to introduce new students to campus and show them exactly why Purdue is such a special place to call home." According to Purdue Orientation and Transition Student Success Programs, over 7,000 new students were a part of Boiler Gold Rush this past year. As you have learned, this orientation program is crucial for transitioning those new students into college, and becoming a team leader can have a drastic impact on their experience. For me, after my parents left that day, I never felt more at home than when I was with my team leader and my peers the next day, exploring Purdue's campus together, knowing that it wasn't as scary as I thought it would be.